Hey guys, we're going to go through and get these notes for tonight. And if I can get this to zoom in a little bit, it'll make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, as we go through, again, just fill them in. This is just I guess really the first two problems is just reiterates what we talked about in class on Monday. So as we go through here, just some big things. This is that box that we had. Okay, again, line underneath it, solid line. Less than sign or greater than sign, dash line. All right, if y is less than, it's going to be shaded below. So these first two are below. And if y is greater than, so y is greater than, that's going to be shaded above. Okay, remember, again, this is already has stars on here. This is big. We talked about it. Remember, flip the inequality. So flip your sign if you multiply or divide by a negative number. Make sure you flip that sign. So if it was facing this way, you multiply or divide by a negative number. You got to flip it to make it face that other way. Okay, number one, I'm going to go through here pretty quick. Y'all can get these. This is exactly the same as we did yesterday. Graph the inequality. Okay, minus x. Get x on the other side. So we have y is less than negative x plus 2. Okay, it's very important to identify slope and y-intercepts. Y-intercept is 2, so that's where you start with at 2. Then your slope is negative 1 over 1. So down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. You can get some points, or you can go up 1 to the left 1, up 1 to the left 1, up to the left. You get your points. Now, is it a dashed line or a solid line? We got to figure that out. Look at your sign. All I got to do is look at this bad boy right there. It does not have a line underneath it, so that is a dashed line. You can see it is dashed. It is dotted through here. You got arrows on both ends. Okay. Now you got to figure out where to add a shade. Well, look, y is less than. So y is less than, you're going to shade down here below, and you can see it's already shaded. So we graphed it. Great. Now, are these points part of the solution? 0, 0, where's it at? 0, 0. I think I already got the big black dots on here. 0, 0 is right here in the middle. That is in the shaded region. That is a check. 5, 0. So over here to 5, 0 is right here. That's not in the shaded region. That is an X. 0, 2, 0, up 2. That is on the line. Well, it's on the line. Okay, is it a dotted line or is it a solid line? Well, it's dashed. It's a dotted line. So that is not part of the solution. Number 2, same steps. Here we go. Negative x, we add x to both sides. Okay, now I got negative 2y. I got x plus 4. Divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. I divided by a negative number, so I had to flip the sign. You can see it flipped right here. I flipped the sign around. So I divided by the negative number. So I have y is less than or equal to negative 1/2 x minus 2. I got negative 1/2 because this is like a 1 in front of this right here, which is the same as negative 1/2 x. And then 4 divided by negative 2, that's minus 2. Okay, graph it. Here we go. Y-intercept at negative 2. Slope is down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. I can do that same thing, gets my points, give me a line. It does have a line underneath the sign, so that's a solid line. So I got my solid line going through here. And y is less than, okay, I'm looking right here. Y is less than, so that is below. So that's where I shade below this thing. Shaded below it. All right, points in the solution. 1, 4, here we go. 1 up here, 4, it's right up here. No, that's an X. Not in the solution. Negative 4, 0, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 4, 0 is on the line. This is a solid line, so yes, that one works. The problem before, it was on a dashed line or dotted line. That didn't work. And then negative 1, negative 5 is down here in the shaded region for sure. That is a big yes. Okay, next page. These work backwards. These give you the graph. They give you the inequality. And it asks you for the equation. Okay, it asks you for the inequality. It's asks you to write the inequality. So you got to think backwards on these. But there's a few helpful things. Again, to graph something, you need, and I have it already written up here, you need slope and you need y-intercept. So looking at this one, the y-intercept is 0, so that's why we're y-intercept 0. The slope is 1, 2, so up 2 over 1. So up 2, 1, 2 over 1. That's where I got 2 over 1 right there. So I got my slope and I got my y-intercept. Now I got an equation, which is y equals 2x. It's really y equals 2x plus 0, but again, you don't have to put the plus 0. It doesn't affect it. Okay, so there's the equation for the line. Now you got to figure out, okay, is it a solid or is it dashed? Well, it's a solid line. It's a solid line. So that means my sign is going to have a line underneath it. Is it shaded below or above? Well, it's shaded below. Shaded below. So I know that my equation is going to be y is less than, and because it's a solid line, you got your line underneath it, less than or equal to. And you can see the inequality is right here. Y is less than or equal to 2x. Number 4, same thing. Same thing we just did. Okay, again, identify slope, identify y-intercept. Y-intercept, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So y-intercept is 5. So there we go right there. Y-intercept 5. Slope is up 1, 2, over 1, 2, 3. I just picked me 2 points. I said that point I know, and that point is on the intersection. I know that point, so I went up 2 over 3. So the slope is 2 over 3. Got my slope. All right. Look at your line now. It's dashed, so you know that your symbol is not going to have a line under it.
Teachers, at this time, would you please log out of Power Grade, Power School, so I can run reports? I will have them in your boxes for tomorrow, 5th period. Thank you.
Okay, so now I got to figure out, do I shade above or below? Well, it says it's shaded above. You can obviously see it's shaded above, so you know that y is going to be greater than. You can see I already got the answer written out right there. Y is greater than mx plus b, slope times x plus the y-intercept. And we have our numbers right here, but we already found, and that is correct. You can always double check it and say, okay, y is greater than, so you're shaded above. There's no line, so it's a dotted line. Yes, that works. Okay, number 5. Zane is buying peanuts, cashews for a party. You gotta find the inequality. He must spend no more than $24. So the total is 24. That's why I always write 24 over here. All right, now it says he wants to spend no more than that. So whatever else he spends, guys, has got to be less than or equal to 24. Over here has got to be less than or equal to. Peanuts cost $2, so that's 2x. Cashews cost $3, so that's 3y. So that's where I got the 2x plus 3y. Then it becomes the same steps, nothing new for us now. Get y by itself, so we subtract 2x. So I rewrote it. I got 3y is less than or equal to negative 2x plus 24. Get that y by itself, divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. I have y. This is negative 2 over 3x plus 24 divided by 3 is 8. All right, so we got our inequality. It says to graph it. So here we go. Let's graph it. Y-intercept is 8. So I'm going to go up here. 8 is right there. I already got it graphed, but just to help y'all out, bam, 8. Slope is down 2 over to the right 3. So 1, down 2, down 2, over to the right 3, right there. Okay, down 2, over to the right 3. Again, just graph that line. And you can see the next part says which of these is, solid line because it has a line underneath. And you want to shade below because it says y is less than. So that's why we shaded below here. We got A is 2, 8. So again, how do I figure out there's a solution? Well, you can look on the graph. Okay, 2, 8. 2, 8 is up here. That's not in the shaded region, so that's not an answer. 4, 6. Okay, 4, 6 is right here above that line. That is not an answer. It's not in the shaded region. 8, 2. 8, 2. Yes, that's in the shaded region, so that's why I got a check mark. Okay, those are the notes, guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Hope you have a great evening. Adios.